Welcome, friends. The Tipsy Seer is here to take you on another journey. This is a tough one. Sometimes the world can be a very overwhelming place filled with stress. This story is about a tired and stressed mum echidna who was feeling the weight of the world on her shoulders. Let's begin our session today. Find a comfortable spot to sit or to lie down, and let me take you on the journey to the Australian bushland. Emma was exhausted. She felt like the world was slowly crushing her. She had two children, a little girl and a little boy. The father of the two little echidnas had decided that being a grown-up echidna was too hard, so he left Emma and remained in his adolescence phase. Too much nectar, too much burrow parties, and did not have time to help Emma raise the prickly little puggles, which is a name for a baby echidna. But Emma was a full-grown echidna who had obligations and responsibilities. We hear throughout her day the ticking clock of time adding to her worries, to her overburdened mind. Listen, burrow rent, raising children alone, increasing insect prices, working two echidna jobs to afford life, feeling guilty about not seeing the kids due to working all the time. Each day the ticks and the tocks get louder and heavier, with each grain of sand on the hourglass fluttering down felt like a piece of herself slipping away. The sad part is that a lot of different animals felt this pain. Furry, frazzled foxes, damaged, depressed dingoes, and poor, panicked possums. Each with a weight to bear in a world that is getting harder to navigate. Back to Emma. One thing throughout this story is that she never stopped being kind. A heavy heart from her troubles, but also the collective weight of her love for all, and just wanting to do her bit to make the world suffer less. We all know an Emma, whose presence in the world makes our brief stay far deeper and with greater meaning. One day, Emma shuffled out of her burrow and stopped. She looked down at her echidna, at her little echidna feet, the feet that have carried the mental and physical load her whole life, and thought to herself, I can't go on anymore. The canopy above can no longer take the weight. So Emma laid down and sobbed, the tears stripping back the facade of happiness, showing the tired lines on her face. And there she lay as the sun took its journey across the sky. The crickets stopped and started their signalling chirps. The morning chatter of birds became the night coos of the owls. A heart that separated the kind from the bitter became cracked and broken. Emma was lying down for what felt like forever when she heard something. Little pitter-patter of feet coming towards her. It was her children. Mama, we miss you. You are loved by us and valued. Emma heard more noises. A whole host of bushland creatures. Kane the kangaroo came over to Emma and placed a paw on her back. Emma, we see all the effort to making a difference to us all. You have helped us and never asked for anything, said Kane with a caring tone. What can we do for you, Emma? Cried the bushland creatures in unison. Emma rose slowly to her feet. A truly joyful smile crept over her face. I'm touched on how much you care. Often I feel alone and unappreciated. She looked behind her as she heard a strange noise. Walt the wombat and Sam the sugar glider were pushing a big hollow log over towards Emma. This is a present from all the bushland creatures. There is enough grubs in here to support you and the kids for a whole year. Emma gasped, and her kids looked up at her lovingly. She was touched on the generosity of her neighbors. She took a deep breath and realized it's okay to slip up sometimes. On the uneven ground of the path of life, we often do. but getting up can be done no matter how hard or how often we fall. And with that comforting thought, Emma made her exit. See, everyone, the lesson is that sometimes with suffering, we can truly see how strong we are. Trials will always be a part of life and can take us to the brink of despair over and over again. But you are all worthy and capable to receive and give love. You are all worthy of peace and security, health and nourishment, safety and freedom. Know that I am proud of the good you do, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. If all you managed today was 10 minutes of cleaning, but was inactive for the rest of the day, I'm still proud of you. Small steps, when stacked together, create large journeys. So one small step is okay. That's all from the Tipsy Seer today. May you find that peaceful burrow that Emma did. Namaste, that's you're loved. Bye for now, but we will be together soon. This is dedicated to one of the kindest women that is known to the Tipsy Seer, the real Emma the Echidna, who is a person and not an echidna. You are loved and the world appreciates the kind soul that you are.